Hi everyone, we're back with another short video, and once again we will be messing around with sprues. This time we'll be making tiny flasks and bottles like these. We will be using fire, so the usual disclaimer applies. Don't light anything up, including yourself, and don't inhale the dodgy fumes. If anything bad happens when you try this, I will be truly and deeply not responsible for it. There are several different ways to make flasks and bottles in miniature. For example, I know a lot of people use various beads and stuff like that. This is not necessarily the best way to make them, but it is one way, and more options are always nice. The technique I will be showing in this video is based on a similar video by Earthman Brick, linked in the description, with a little tweak of my own. Right, so this time we'll be working on round sprues, and as suggested by several people, we're going to be using a candle or a tea light as a heat source. Here I am using a candle because that is what I had available, but I did try a tea light later and it is a lot more manageable. Having both hands on the piece really does give a lot more control. What we're going to do is heat the sprue up a little, turning it around so it gets heated evenly, and then gently pull it apart. We don't want to stretch it too far, just enough to make a nice neck for our bottle. Once this cools off, we can cut it at the thin part in the middle, and we have two rough bottle shapes. Next, we're going to heat up the end of the neck and press it against a flat surface. This creates a nice lip for the bottle. With that done, we can trim off the excess from the bottom of the bottle. To flatten it, first heat it up and then press it with a flat surface, like you did for the neck. You can then sand or file off the excess. Be careful not to apply too much heat, as the plastic can start to mushroom out. And that's all there is to it really. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these pieces yet, but I figure I'll use them in some scattered terrain for more time or frostgrave. I will probably be painting them with the same techniques I used for my treasure tokens. If you're interested in that, there's a how-to on my Facebook page and Instagram, linked in the description. Full disclosure, the bottle shown here is from a Citadel Miniatures kit. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions, and in the meantime, thank you for watching. Stay safe and happy crafting!